Welcome back to Illuminator11 and happy Super Full Moon Eclipse in Pisces, everyone. So we have this full moon, Super Full Moon that has come in today, 17th or 18th, depending on which part of the world you're in. Here in the UK, it's coming in the very early hours of the 18th, but we are really feeling the energy of this full moon. In fact, we've been feeling it for the past few days, and we'll be feeling it in the days after as well. And I normally I've been finding it really interesting as we've been approaching this full moon. Normally I am awake during the night when it's the full moon. I'm awake and I have time during the night where I can't actually sleep, and I just know the full moon is coming or it's the time of the full moon. And then a few days later, I go back to being able to sleep. But this time round, it's been different. And I've really noticed it in sort of as we're about to move into this week. Last week, sort of maybe 4 days before, today, I really started feeling quite tired. Like just feeling exhausted. Not that I had done things out of the ordinary or too much, but just really feeling tired and just needing to go to bed early. And then when I go to bed, I've been sleeping quite heavily. And this past weekend, I spent the weekend just really resting because I really felt that I needed that with the lie-in, because I felt I needed that. And I've been sleeping really heavily as well, and having just all these dreams that I can't even quite explain. There's a lot that I'm releasing in the dream space. And these are things that are in relation to things of the past. That's what I'm really seeing. Things of the past. It could be past lives as well, but things to do with people in this lifetime, family, people I've worked with. There's a lot that is going on in my dream space. So, you may be doing that. And I feel that for different people, depending on where you are on your journey, you're going to be experiencing this full moon as well in different ways. So there's a lot of stuff that's being cleared energetically. We're clearing karma. We are releasing certain things to help us to be able to move forward on our own paths, or when it comes to our spiritual growth, to be able to help us to open up to higher consciousness. So there's a lot of stuff that this full moon is doing energetically and in your dream space, and releasing karma, things that may have happened in the past that they're holding you back, so that you may clear the space to be able to move forward within yourself and also in your life. So there's a lot of that is going on, but it's also a full moon, eclipse that is all about endings. That's like the theme. It's highlighting endings. Endings in terms of the karma ending. As I was talking about things to do with the past, releasing that. We are ending all those things. But then also in your 3D world, you may be going through, things ending in your life, and that can be an ending of a job. It can be an ending of a relationship. It can be something that has happened with your divine masculine, where an ending of some sort has come in. And I know that there are other people who are experiencing this, at this time. And remember that if you are going through something like that, it has been brought in with this full moon energy. Or if you haven't experienced it, you may experience it over the next few days or the next month, but it's been kicked in by this energy. Or it may have started before, as we were heading towards this full moon. But whatever it is, the most important thing to remember is whatever you're going through, remember that God has got you. Remember that the universe loves you, and you are being helped, during this time. Even if it may not seem like it, there is always a reason. There is always a bigger picture, and at some point later on down the line, you will see why things turned out the way that they did. It's like things are being shifted and moved around to help us to get to where we are meant to be. And if something is ending in your life, or, something is going on, it's happening for a reason. Just trust in that. Trust that God has a reason for the things to happen the way that they've happened. and keep walking your path, and there may be a lot of emotions coming up as well. Pisces is a water sign, and it's really the two fish. It's about diving deep into ourselves. So you may be diving deep into yourself, into certain emotions coming up. It's about working through releasing whatever emotions that need to be released at this time. And also really making the time as well consciously yourself to see what you need to work on releasing for yourself. What's no longer serving you in your life, in your 3D world, people, situations, drama. Maybe you've been involved in drama with other people and you just need to let that go. Work with this full moon. It's powerful for endings, as I've said. And it's the best time for you to work through releasing that drama from your life, releasing that situation from your life. It's a great time for forgiveness. If you're still holding on to things of the past, things to do with your divine masculine, other people, this is the second lunar eclipse, super moon of this year. So use this energy to really sort of, do that final push of ending things that are no longer serving you, clearing karma, clearing, things that you haven't forgiven, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people. Use the power of this full moon to bring in those endings so that you can clear your energy to be able to move forward to your dream life, and we have to work through and forgive and release and end certain energies within ourselves to be able to open up to the new energies coming in. So really use the power of this full moon. And, if you are feeling a lot of emotions and all sorts of things going on, the answer to that is meditation. Today is a great time to meditate, to really connect with your higher self, to really make that time to, to just be with yourself and your inner world, connecting with your higher self, to help you to move forward more into higher consciousness, to help to calm those emotions, to help you to work through those emotions, to help you to release what's no longer serving you so you can be able to move forward. So make time for meditation, going out in nature, and and just really make that time to ensure that you connect with your inner world. So what we are going to do for this reading, we're bringing in 4 decks. We've got the Angel Tarot deck, and then we've got, this is the Gateway of Light activation, Moonology messages, and Moonology deck. And we're going to just bring in some cards to see what divine masculines and divine feminines are working through with this full moon. So thank you, angels. What are divine masculines and divine feminines working through with this full moon? Starting with the divine masculine, where are we going with the divine masculine and this one? And then divine feminine, what are they working through with this full moon? Okay, right. So let's see, what are they working through? Thank you, angels, with this full moon energy, divine masculine and divine feminine. So starting with the divine masculine, we've got this one and that one, and then divine feminine, this one and this one. Okay. And then thank you, angels. Moonology messages. What messages are coming through for divine masculine with this full moon energy? Super full moon, what do we need to know for divine masculine? And then for divine feminine. Okay, and then thank you, angels. What do we need to know for both counterparts as well with this super full moon eclipse energy, starting with the divine masculine, okay, that one as well. And then divine feminine, and one more for divine feminine. Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. What is happening? We are going to start with divine masculine. So we're starting with divine masculine. So we've got here the awakening card, and this really is that card of is Archangel Gabriel. It's awakening. It is necessary delays. This is about those necessary delays for the divine masculine to help them to change things in their life. That's what I really feel you're being shown here. There are necessary delays from them moving forward towards you, from things moving forward when it comes to their journey with you, because there are still things that they need to work on in their own life. That can be changing the way that they view things. That can be needing to still work on themselves, on their own healing, to release what they need to release. Things that they are still needing to sort out in their life. So because of that, there is no them coming forward to you just yet, because they are still working through the things that they need to work through. So the delays are necessary for your journey, or for them to come to you, because they are still working through certain things in their own life right now. That's what you're being shown with that. And then we have as well 5 for fire. So this is about conflict. This is about things that they are dealing with. So, you're being shown here that they are dealing with conflict in their life. It can be conflict within their own mind. It can be conflict with others. It may be in the karmic situation that they're in, maybe in a job, things are not going that well. Maybe an ending is coming in as well, and that's causing conflict in their life right now. It could be an ending of a job, it could be an ending of a relationship, and there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of arguments going on in that situation, and they're in their mind a lot. They don't know what to do, they're trying to work things out. That's why there are necessary delays in them coming to you, because they're dealing with the conflict in their life, whatever that conflict may be, whether it's of the mind, with other people in their life, things going on, they're dealing with that. So there are necessary delays to help them to work through the conflicts, to work through situations going on in their life, to work through drama, to release what's no longer serving them, to release the things that they need to release from their lives to be able to move forward. So that's what you're being shown about what's going on with Divine Masculine. And I feel that whatever the conflict is, whatever those situations are that they're dealing with, they are situations to do with certain endings, to do with things that they need to release from their life to then be able to move forward. And the cards that have come out for them, so we've got, first of all, we've got here Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. So everything is happening for their own awakening. They are going through certain situations and things that are going on. It can be conflict, whatever is happening in their life, with even with other people, endings that are happening, is there to help them to go through their awakening, so that they can rise up, they can find who they truly are, they can grow, they can release what needs to go to be able to move forward. So they're going through this activation through whatever situation is going on in their life right now, to help them to then be able to find their way, is what I'm really getting. That's why there's a delay, so that they can work through all those things. We've got Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So this is also something that they're working on. And I feel that, this full moon is there to help them to open up their throat chakra, where they've not been speaking their truth, even in situations where there's conflict, situations where they need to walk away from the situation. They are learning to open that throat chakra, to be their authentic self, to express themselves, to express their truth. So there's a lot that's happening for the Divine Masculine. That's why there are delays of them coming to you, because they're working through all these things for themselves in their own life, to then be able to move forward. We've got as well for them a time for healing. So we've got here, this is balsamic moon. So they're going through healing. This is all healing, that opening of the throat chakra, going through the, ascension and awakening. It's all part of their healing. So it's a time for healing for the Divine Masculine right now. And they are working through this. They are also protected. They've got here ring around the moon protection. So whatever they're going through in their life, they are protected. And whatever is going on is helping to bring in their healing, so that they can find their way to where they're meant to be. So they are protected on their journey. And we also have for them full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. So I feel that, they are starting to see that there's more to life than, everything that has been going on. There is a bigger picture, and that they are part of this bigger picture. They need to make the changes in their life to be able to move forward. They need to go through that healing, to speak their truth, express their truth, be able to be their true authentic self. It's all a part of that bigger picture. So they're learning as well to look at the bigger picture and to work with the universe as part of that bigger picture. And then we also have for them new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So there's a new romantic cycle that's coming in for them. You know, as they go through endings, that's what I'm really feeling. There can be conflict that's happening in an ending. It could be a divorce that's happening. It could be an ending of a relationship where they are, you know, so that they can then speak their truth and come forward, you know, as they're going through healing as well, and then be able to come forward to you and, you know, and speak their truth. And that's going to bring in that new romantic cycle as well. So even if there are necessary delays, know that they are leading them to where they're meant to be, to that new romantic cycle with you, you know, to where to this love that's truly meant for them, where things are more balanced, you know, and it's a relationship that's the relationship that's meant to be, that's also protected. So, you know, everything is happening to get them to that new romantic cycle with their true person, with their divine feminine, where they have to speak their truth about how they really feel, and they are being helped with this full moon for endings to happen, changes to happen within themselves, so that they can then be able to come forward. You know, they can speak their truth, be their authentic self, and move forward to this love with you. So powerful for the divine masculine. For you, the divine feminine, so the cards that have come out for you, so we've got the Six of Earth. So this is about that balancing, giving and receiving as well. And, you know, and this can also be about new things coming in for you. You know, maybe a change is happening to bring in something new for you, you know, so something good is coming. That's what I'm really getting. We've got two pentacle energies coming through for you there. So that's really powerful. You know, King of Earth, that's about having all the things that you desire, more grounded, you know, and really sort of being successful in the things that you're doing in your life, and balance coming in as well. You know, this is about you being in that energy of giving to others as well, and the universe gives to you. You know, when you are in that energy of giving, you receive as well from the universe, you receive from others, you know, opportunities open up for you, doors open up for you, and that balance is coming in for you. And that's opening you up to success, to having the things that you desire, being in that energy where, you know, everything is kind of flowing and falling into place for you. So that's a powerful energy for you, the divine feminine. And the cards that have come out for you, we've got I Am Presence, Light Body Activation, Accessing the Divine Within. So powerful card. And with this card, I really feel with this full moon energy, you're being asked to make time for connecting within, make time for meditation, where you just have that, you know, accessing the divine within, and you are present and you are there with your higher self, or your I Am Presence, and you are just connecting. That's going to result in some light body activation as well happening for you. And I feel these are activations that are there to release whatever else you may still be holding on to energetically that needs to go, you know, to be released with its powerful full moon energy that we're in. So make time for meditation is what I'm really getting. And then for divine feminine, we also have inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So you are in this powerful place as a divine feminine. And you know, you may have some endings going on in your life right now, but know that whatever those endings are, they are happening to help you to find more of that balance in your life, to help you to find more of that success. You know, certain things may end, but that's going to open up doors for other things to come in that, you know, that you then see that these are actually, I'm in a better place in myself. You know, things are working out better, because the other cards that came out for you is abundance. So domicile moon. So there's abundance coming in, abundance opening up for you, the divine feminine. You know, we've got two of these pentacles there, and abundance. So these are really beautiful energies. So keep moving forward. Don't let fear hold you back about certain changes that are happening. Keep trusting in God when it comes to your life. Trust that whatever is going on is happening for you. And you as well, we've got you with full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. So know that you're good enough to, and you are enough. You know, you're good enough to have that life that you dream of. You are enough, and you are going to have all the things that you are asking for. So really beautiful. We also have here for you new moon eclipse, and it's expect powerful change. So divine feminine, there's a lot coming in for you. You know, expect powerful change. It's like you are standing more in your true power, and it's opening you up to abundance. It's opening you up to success, to the things that you have been dreaming of coming in, including that love as well. But I really feel right now you are finding more of that base in your own self, that strength and, that security in your own life. That can be financial security, all those things that you are working on. They are bringing you into a good place in your own self. And and when we are in a better place when it comes to finances, when it comes to mission, the things that we're working on, we're balanced within ourselves. That then opens up the doors even for that love to come in as well. So that's where I feel that this full moon is there to help you to get in yourself as a divine feminine, to find that strength and that basis and that balance and that alignment within yourself and in your own life. As you are connecting with the divine within, with your higher self, and you are really sort of standing strong in your power. That's what I feel these cards are really showing. And the last one, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So we have this full moon, super full moon eclipse as well in Pisces. So conclusions are within reach. You are moving forward to have the things that you've been asking for. So trust in that. Trust that even if it may seem like there's chaos that's happening in your life right now, it's happening for a reason, to bring in what is meant for you, the life of more stability, of you being more balanced in yourself, of powerful change coming in to help you to get to where you're meant to be. And being in that energy of success and balance and in your power is going to open up to that love and all the other things that you're dreaming of. But this is really good energy. So use this energy to meditate, to connect with your inner world, with the divine within, and to release whatever you need to release, whatever you need to forgive, whatever you need to let go of, drama, things that no longer serve you. Use this full moon to release them, because as you do, it's going to bring in more of that balance, more of that abundance, more of that stability and security in your own life as well as a divine feminine. So beautiful messages coming through. I hope you have an amazing full moon, over the next couple of days. Sending you also much love.